Hello. This week's episode on the 80s Twilight Zone is the Leprechaun Artist and Dead Run. The Leprechaun Artist is about a bunch of kids who capture a leprechaun and get 3 wishes, and it's very sort of monkey's paw thing where you get 3 wishes and then it turns out bad, and yeah, wishes are weird, right? So these are 20-somethings playing at least 2 of the parts. I couldn't find the age for the 3rd one, but they're way older than they should. I mean, it's fine, but I think they could have sourced kid actors for this, possibly at least. When they start chasing the leprechaun, there's some sort of Irish jig inspired music in the background. It's a bit too comedic, possibly. And then it's just a brazen assault. This is a physical person who they just decide to wrestle to the ground and carry away. It'd be one thing if it was like a fairy, right? Where you could disassociate yourself from the idea that this is a person. But no. This is just a person. They say, oh, he can't be 2 feet tall. But clearly he is. So I don't like it all that much. And of course the leprechaun refers to himself as, oh, they say that I'm an extraterrestrial, which I think is a nod to the little people of Killiney Woods, which we saw previously in this season. The first wish, X-ray vision, I mean, sure, that's a dumb wish, and but the skull effect is really nice. When they turn, the skulls turn, that's hard to do. So they did that really well. I like that. And then when he asks to control, when they ask to control their parents, and they become very robotic and stiff, and you have to micromanage them, that's a good twist. The driver in the end is sort of non-consequential in this, so. But wishes are weird. And you should, and we've talked about this, you should be prepared to identify yourself to a past self. You should have a passphrase worked out, because you never know when that's going to happen. And I would suggest that you work out 3 wishes so that if a genie pops up, you have 3 wishes ready to go. I have mine. Then we get to The Dead Run, which is a Greg Bear story. Greg Bear we've talked about before. He wrote some other stuff as well. And it has rotoscoped whips. So they rotoscope extra blue onto it, which is kind of cool. The shoulder pads on the lady, the lost soul, very 80s. Then we see John Lacey and Brent Spiner. So this is a sort of Star Trek Next Generation-esque episode, I guess. When he lets people off the truck, the rest sort of just stay there. They don't clamor to get off. But once they get into, well, hell, I guess, they sort of break through the panels and stuff. So it's inconsistent, which is weird. It's not a lot to say about this episode. I like it. I like the concept of it, even though there is another version of hell later on in this series. I think it's in the series. Could be in the 2009 one. And we've already seen some other versions. So this isn't the best one, I think. Next week is Profile in Silver and Button. So I look forward to seeing you then. Take care now.